simping out. His brother's simping out.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what I would do. I would go to him and I'd have a man-to-man, a 10 or 15-minute conversation. I'd say, look, you're capitulating and you're giving this woman what she wants. If you end up lasting forever, married with children, and you are going to capitulate and she's going to be happy and she's going to respect you and you're going to live a happy life, then I have nothing to say. However, if she leaves you, then I want me and you to agree that I'm in charge of repairing your heartbreak. If she leaves you and you can't sleep at night, you're not going to sit there blowing up her phone while some other dude's fucking her. You're not going to sit there chasing some girl who doesn't want you. I'm in charge of what's going to happen to your life when you can't sleep. I'm the one who's going to turn that trauma and that heartache and build you into a better man. And if he agrees to that deal, then you have to let time take its toll. Maybe she is the perfect woman. Maybe his capitulation is going to all end happy. But perhaps she's going to run off with some other dude and he's going to be sitting there, messaging her phone, going to bed at 4 a.m., waking up at 7 a.m., full of heartbreak, not being able to concentrate on anything in his life, angry all the time.
Jerking off to Sterling Cooper videos.
Yeah, following her on social medias, etc. If that's the case, then you need to come along with a battle plan for that. And I'll be honest with you, I will honestly contribute two of the facts that the reason I'm such an amazing kickboxer was to two things. One, I drank so much tequila when I was 18, I quit alcohol for 4 years, which was one of it. And two, when I was 20, me and my girlfriend broke up. I was with her for 4 years. I couldn't sleep. And this is before social media. You couldn't just chase a bitch. Like, that was it. She's gone now. Like, she moved. I didn't know where she lived. That was it. And I couldn't sleep. Now, it wasn't like I was crying my eyes out, but I was just, where's my hoe at? I couldn't sleep.
Need something else to do.
So I thought, fuck, I'll hit the gym at 6 a.m., hit the gym at 3 p.m., hit the gym at 8 p.m. I had nothing else to do but fight. So I took all that trauma, all that heartbreak, and I molded it into becoming a world level combatant, right? So there's nothing. What did we talk earlier about how trauma can mold you, how trauma can be a fantastic thing? Heartbreak, depression, sadness, these are all fantastic motivators. I'm telling you why they're a fantastic motivator. You go to a guy who's heartbroken, he has all the motivation in the world to send 300 text messages. He has the motivation, he's putting it in the wrong place.
That's 300 cold emails you could be sending to someone to pitch a business.
That's a lot of money you could have made.
Yeah.
Life's going to hurt you, and how you use that pain is completely and utterly up to you. You can use that pain to galvanize yourself as a man and become a better man you've ever been. I'm not saying that I'm only successful because of some chick. I'm saying that every single time that I was heartbroken, I never wasted a second. I was never wallowing. That's what I'm saying.
Especially as a young man.
Absolutely.
We talked about this on the show. You're going to get your heart broken as a young man. I've had it happen to me. We've all had it happen to us. And it's not even about anger towards the girl. Me and Tristan talked about this on the podcast that we did together, Gentleman Game. It's 7 years later, because as a man, you're going to get your value later.
Yes.
Right? So if you use that energy to put all that work in, these girls, they come back around, and I love to see them come back. Not because I'm in love again, just because it's like, you know, I told you so.
No, I said this, like, anybody who tries to get revenge on a woman,
way.
that's incel energy. That's a wrong way of looking at it. The only revenge you can get on a woman who breaks your heart is success. Success is the best revenge. Just level up slowly, and when she messages you, you got two choices. You can either say, sorry, baby, you're not my type anymore. Boom, you win. Or you could fuck her again. One last spin on the Ferris wheel. Yeehaw. Yep.
So that's the answer to the question. Put a plan together for the heartbreak if it comes, and make sure that plan is constructive.
Yeah.
Everything we've been saying on this podcast is true. Trauma's going to come, pain's going to come, and you have to use it in a constructive way. I'm not telling you to tell him to avoid the pain. I'm saying that when it comes, make sure it's used in a constructive way. And still to this day, that's all I would ever do. If something bad happened to me and I got really upset, I would find the most constructive possible outlet. And that's a conscious decision. You have to have the emotional control to make a conscious decision. There has to be a fear of loss.
Yeah.
There has to be a fear of loss of anything. This is not just a game, but in general, everything has a value. It's a fear of loss. So my very basic tenet when I say about relationships is that women don't want to fuck a guy they don't respect. Women don't have to like you. Women can dislike you, but if they respect you, they'll still fuck you. Yeah. So it's all about respect. So if you don't respect yourself, how is she going to respect you? So if she's giving you shit and you're taking it and you don't respect yourself, well then it's the whole thing is over. Trump said it in The Art of the Deal. You have to be prepared to walk away. And a lot of guys say they're prepared to walk away until it comes time to walk away, and then they're a bit like, oh, she's hot. I've walked away from chicks who were fucking 10 out of 10. I didn't want to leave, and I didn't want to walk away. I had to do it because I knew my view is very much like this. I look at the world like a chessboard. If you don't play chess, maybe this is a bad analogy, but if you've got a position and it's a losing position, and sooner or later your opponent's going to grind you down and you're going to lose. But the only hope you have is to sacrifice a piece, for example, and to play a crazy move. It might work, it might not work. But if you don't play the move, you're going to lose. It's just going to take long. So for me, it's like, well, you play the move, and if it doesn't work out, fine, because you were always going to lose. But most people are too afraid to pull the plug and force the action, and they'd rather just let it slowly happen. Their girlfriend will start to disrespect them. They'll take the shit. Their girl stops listening, and they're just sitting there going, it'll be all right, it'll be okay. Eventually, they catch you cheating. Whereas me, I would have said, you're not going out with them people. If you go out with them, I'm leaving. I'd force the move, because it might pull off. Sometimes the girl will sit there and go, and when she's forced to choose, she might choose you. Then you win. Whereas most people give up their chance to win just to elongate the certainty of defeat, and I don't understand why.